Hi friends, I am Anil. Welcome to Computer Basics channel. So in last few videos we are discussing regarding how to write a program. So here also we will go something for that only. We will write the first program. Before writing the first program, as I have discussed in my last video, 5 steps of programming. 5 steps of programming. Repeatedly I am telling, whatever language it is, don't worry, don't bother about the language, focus on the program. So whatever the language is, we have to go through 5 steps. The 5 steps I have discussed, what are they? Find the input, find the output, write the algorithm, go for source pseudocode, then write the program or source code. Okay, so these 5 steps is common for all language, for all programmers. There is no change in it. Okay, so what we will do, we will take a simple example and we will try the program in different languages so that we will come to know how to implement our programming concept in different languages. Okay. So everywhere in all the books and everywhere the first program is hello world program, means I want to print or display something in the monitor, hello world. So question is print hello world. So this thing should come in the output screen. Okay, now let us go for the 5 steps. Step 1, find the input. What is the input here? There is no input. Why? Because I want to print something that I will write inside the program. Nothing you are entered from the keyboard. From the outside, nothing is going to the program. So input not applicable. 2. What is the output? Output is hello world. Okay, small h, capital H, capital H. You take anything. Okay, this thing should come in output. Third step, algorithm. In algorithm, step 1 is start. Always. In all the algorithms, in all the languages. Okay. Step 2. You can take 1, 2, 3. I have taken 1, 2, 3. So I am taking these Romanic letters. So in second step, I want to start my algorithm. It is the indication to start. Now start the algorithm. As in this program, there is no calculation, there is no input, there is no procedures. Only I want to print a word or print a statement. So you can write it, print inside double quote hello world. Okay, that is the algorithm only. Now last step for all the algorithms is and or stop. You may use any word. So out of these 5 steps, first 3 steps is common irrespective of the language. Okay, these 3 steps don't depend what language you are learning. These 3 steps is same for all if you are starting practicing programming. Okay, so whether it is C, C++, Java, Python, this thing, that thing, whatever it might be, first 3 steps are same. So I got input, I got output, okay, and I got the algorithm. Now what to do? I have to go for pseudocode and source code. Okay, so let me write the program first in C, then C++, then Java. So first I am writing C program. For C program, what is the pseudocode for this algorithm? Okay, now the start means first part of the program. In C program will be started with this syntax has include stdio.h, then void main. Okay, so in the pseudocode, no need to write all the things. In pseudocode only you can write few basic things, pseudo code. Those basic things are start main, you can write or main only. Step 2, your print hello world. This print instruction in C language, it is printf. Okay, then you can write anything, whatever is our required output, hello world. Remember, it is pseudo code, means it looks like the code but it is not the code. Okay, now step 3 finish. Okay, so you may take opening curly bracket, closing curly bracket, or you may don't take. That's end is the closing curly bracket, start is the main. When you are coming to the code C program, now when you are writing the exact code, exact source code, the fifth step, fourth step is pseudo code, fifth step is the code. Okay, now in the fifth step, what to do? You have to follow the syntax. There is no alternative, there is no way to escape out. If any semicolon, if any dot mark, if any something, one character, closing parenthesis, opening parenthesis, if you are missing one character also, program will not run. Okay, so C program format is, first there is a header file, include stdio.h, that you have to include, no alternative. Okay, now write this stdio.h. What are the other header files we require? All these things we will go through it. As I told you, don't focus on the language, focus on the programming part, that is the body of the program. So you may write int main or void main, both are allowed. Opening curly bracket. So in place of start in algorithm, these are the 3 lines in your C program. Beginners, you remember like this. Okay, so you are writing these 3 lines. In pseudocode you have written just main, just to represent this one. Okay, but in C program you have to write specifically. So int main. Now after that, what is the step? Printf. So the exact syntax of printf is printf without any space, parenthesis start, double quote. Now the message, whatever you want to write, hello world, semicolon. Okay, now if you are writing here int, you write return 0, semicolon. If you are writing here void, nothing should be written. It is your practice, what you want to practice. There is nothing which is good, which is bad, both are okay. Okay, this is the specific C program where you can get the output, that hello world. Now how to execute the program, I have uploaded another video, that is my class 3 video, programming basics class 3. You check that one, how to execute programs in different languages. I have totally explained there with a chart. Okay, always my advice for beginners, if you have computer, if you have internet, go for online compilers, because always you will get, as a beginner you don't know what is the software, how this will be loaded, and what are the problems. Your computer is something different, your operating system something different, and your softwares are depending on operating system and your hardware. So don't run behind those things, just use online compiler. And if you don't want to use online compiler, you want to work offline, then IDEs are there. I have told in my last video, I will give the description, I will give the link of that video in the description box also. So you go through the IDEs where you can work offline also. If you want something more, then you go for the compilers, editors. Okay, but go for that video to clarify how to execute a program in different languages, in C, C++, Java. I have told in that video. So these are the 5 steps to write a program: input, output, algorithm, pseudocode, code. This example I have taken for C language. Same thing I will do in C++. See what are the changes. Okay, now what happens, As I told you, out of the 5 steps, 3 are common for all. Don't touch these 3. So these 3 will not be changed. These 3 will be same as it is. What it will change? Change will be pseudocode. There will be a change in pseudocode and program. So pseudocode I am erasing. This thing I have to erase. I have to change. Program I have to change completely. Not completely, a simple statement only it will change, I will tell. So the printf statement, everything is same in C, C++. The slight change is there. In place of printf, I will take C out. That's it. Semicolon. Okay. This is the case in pseudocode. This is the change. Now when you are coming to C++ program, when you are writing the exact code in C++, the format is has include IOStream using namespace std semicolon int main or void main, whatever you wish. Int main. Okay, now start the code. So in place of C++ program, these steps are common to all the programs. So don't run behind why, what is the namespace, what is std, why I am using this thing. If you will enter initially in these things, you will be entering only. You can't clarify, you can't write program. So as a beginner, you leave it as the starting part of the C++. It is the syntax. Don't enter into it. That now it is the first step. Name over. Now cout, the exact syntax of cout is same thing what I have written. Cout hello world. That's it. If int, then return 0. If void, don't write anything and close. So return 0. Closing curly bracket. Okay, this is in C++. Now you might have feel the difference between C and C++. What is the change? Okay, now the same program I will do in Java. So in Java, everything is same. Only in place of cout, as I told you, first 3 steps will not change. Don't touch to this. 4th step, the cout or printf will be replaced by println. Okay, hello world. That's it. Okay, in program there are a lot of changes. Okay, what are the changes? If you are using online compiler, import export statements are not required. If you are not using online compiler, offline compiler, it may require, that is import java dot language dot asterisk. Okay, why these things are required? As in C++, we are including some header files like stdio.h, IOStream. Here also something I have to include. Now lang is, I will tell it is a package, it is a language. These things again it will be confusion. Just remember, we have to write it. That's it. Initially, after writing few programs, 20-30 programs, we will enter into that. After this statement, to start a Java program, write public class, a class name. When you are writing a class name, first character must be capital. It is rule, or else there will be a syntax error. Then opening curly bracket. Then public static void main. Again I am telling, don't enter into the format. You have to write it. Okay, public, what is public, what is static, what is void, what is main, what is class, what is abc, what is again public, what is these things? This is the syntax. This is the format of C language, of Java language. That's it. Now this is the starting of the Java program. Here I have written only main. Here it is total this set, three statements. Okay. Now come to this statement 2. I have written only printf. The println, the exact Java syntax of println is capital S system dot out dot println. Now again, don't enter into what is system, what is out, why dot is there, why star is not there. It is to print something. This one you have to write whatever you want to print. You print your name, your father's name, you print some code, some port, whatever you want to print, that you have to write inside it only, inside these two double quote, hello world. Okay. Now closing parenthesis. Okay. Now program is over. How many curly brackets will be there? One closing curly bracket for main, one closing curly bracket for the public class ABC. So this is the Java program. Okay. So as I told you, out of 5 steps, first 3 steps are common for all the programs. If I will enter Python, again video will be long, so I am not entering Python. I will discuss in separate videos. Okay, you can start Python also, you can go for the syntaxes. As I told you, there is no mandatory point that you have to initially as a beginner you should learn C language, you should learn C++ language, not like that. And there is also a myth that without C language we can't learn C++ or Java. That is also a myth. Just initially you put the formats in your mind. Java program, yes, I have to start like this. For print in Java, I have to write system.out.println. Okay. When you will be entering into that, after 20-30 programs, gradually you will know that why it is written and what are the each and every part. Why I am telling this? See, main is a method or function. Okay. So there are a lot of concepts before function. Before you will start with tokens, variables, constant, operators, then array, if else, looping. After that, function or method. When function or method concept will come, then only you can understand this main. Till then you can't understand what we will explain. And then only you will understand this public, private, protected, this access specified. Before that we can't explain. So as a beginner, don't enter into the formats of the language, enter into the body of the program or logic of the program. The logic lies in the body of the program. Okay, start and end part. This start and end part you leave it, just to go for the body of the program. This is the body of the program. So this is the simplest algorithm I have discussed in 3 languages, where I have printed a word, hello world. When we are learning a language, initially what we are doing? We are printing our name, father's name, mother's name, like that. You print your name, your father's name, your mother's name, your friend's name, your house name. So you can change here, print your name. You print your name, print father's name, print house name. So like that you just print these things. So you write C, C++, Java, anything. As I told you, online compiler is the best. If you are not taking online compiler, take IDEs. If you want to start 100% exactly, go for the specific compilers. But while you are installing those online compilers, it will be problem. Just you go through the video. I have given the link below, how to execute the program, programming basic class 3. So before executing any program, you just go for that video and then you try to choose a language and execute a language. So this is our basic program in all the languages. Next we will go through one two programs and we will learn gradually the syntax of all the languages, C, C++ or Java. Same thing I will follow. I will follow the 5 steps, and then after 3 steps will be constant. These 2 I will be going on changing, so that you will feel the change, what is the difference between C, C++, Java, which is easy, which is difficult. Okay. So after the writing some programs, when you will go to function, If you feel that Java is okay, you go for Java. If you feel C++ is okay, you go for C++. If you feel that no, Python is okay, go for Python. Okay, there is no restriction and there is no hard and fast that you have to learn this language. Got it? According to your feasibility, you check the you choose the language and go for that. For this video, that's it. Thank you.